Okay, let's have a look at the differentiation of a trig function. We focus on the first three trig functions, sine, cos, and tan. So let's say we got y equals, let's say we got y equals sine x. Or let's say sine of a box, and in the box it can be anything. It can be 2x, 3x, 4x. The rule states, like, if I want to differentiate, it will be differentiate with respect to x, and you do dy over dx. The differential of a sine is a cos of a box. Whatever in the box, we just copy that box here. Yeah? And then you differentiate the box as well. This is the rule of the box. Now let's have a look at that one and see. Just I'm going to give you one example and then we will have a look at that. So if I just delete this bit. Now let's say I got a question which is y equals to sine x. When you differentiate dy over dx of that one, the sine becomes a cos of an x, and then you need to differentiate the box. In the box there is an x, so differentiate the x, and you all know what is this. This is a 1. So dy over dx of the sine x is just a cos x. What happened to d? This thing is just a 1. Oh, just a 1. So you can write cos x times 1, yeah, which is still going to be the cos x. Now, what about the other one? If I give you another example, let's say I got dy, no, not dy, control z, y equals to sine 3x. I want to differentiate that one. So I know differential is dy over dx. Differential of sine is a cos x. No, not cos x. It's going to be cos 3x, cos of a box. So whatever it is, you just copy that one. Dot d over dx of a 3x. So when you solve that one, that will become a cos 3x. And differential of 3x is just a 3. So rather writing 3 here, because it doesn't look nice, I can write the 3 here. Yeah. So in one step, if I want to do just in one step, if let's say I got y equals to sine 7x, and this is find the differential, I know dy over dx equals to, I leave a little bit gap and I write down cos 7x. Why I left a gap? Because I know it's cos 7x times 7. So that 7 I can put here in the front. Yeah, that's how this thing works. Now this is for the sine. Let's do for the cos and let's do for the tan. So let's say I got y equals to the cos of a box. The differential is dy over dx is the differential of cos is actually a minus sign of a box. Dot differential of a box. Yeah, so exactly kind of same formula, but here it's negative sign, not positive, negative. For example, let's have a look at the example here. Let's say I got y equals, let me just duplicate this slide. Okay, let's say I got a y equals to cos 8x. Now if I want to differentiate that one, that will be dy over dx equals cos is minus sine 8x and the differential of the 8x, which is just going to be the 8. So the answer is minus 8, because that 8 doesn't look nice here, so I move that one forward. That's the answer. Now there is a one, the last one that's left is the tan. So let's say I got y equals to tan of a box. Differential is secant of a box multiplied by d over dx of a box. Yes, with a c. Yes. Sec square. Okay, so this is not sec, it's a sec square of a box. Now let me do one example and then I explain what sec and the other things mean. Okay, let's have a look. In calculator, I don't think you will be able to find the sec function, but I will explain to you in a minute how you can get that function without getting the function. Okay, let's say I got y equals to tan x cubed plus a 7x. So the way you're going to do it is, when you differentiate, it's going to be dy over dx, and you know that's going to be sec square. This is the box, sec square of the box. In the box, you just copy the box. Then you do dot, then you do differential of the box, d over dx of the box. So when you differentiate this thing, that will copy paste here, but when you differentiate that one, that will become a 3x2. Differential of 7x is just a 7. So usually we do not write that way. The way we write is, I'm just copying the top one. The way we write is, this is more simplified, so we write that one at the front. So 3x squared, sorry, it's a square, not a 2, plus 7, and that will be, no, don't need to put a bracket, dot, sec square x cubed plus a 7x. Yeah. Okay. Is cosec, sec, and secant. For example, if you got 1 over sine x can be written as cosec of the x. 1 over cos x can be written as sec x, and then we got 1 over tan x can be written as cot x.